Hello everyone, my name is Clark Kent 434. I am a veteran and a gamer, and today I am bringing first of a couple videos. I'm going to be showing off the new map pack from the Expedition map pack, and today we are going to be doing Runoff. And I actually played this map on a couple different game modes, and at first I think I played it on Titan Hunter, and I play Capture the Flag and Attrition, and this is Pilot Hunter right here. And I gotta say, this map is interesting. It's a smaller map. When I first looked at it, I thought, man, this map is going to be very similar to Demeter, because Demeter has got a lot of pipes and stuff, and that's what it reminded me of Industry, because this is supposed to be kind of like a old factory, and it does kind of have that old factory, but really the feel of it, the map is kind of a mixture between Demeter and Angel City, because Angel City is very small, and it still has those pipes and stuff type feel like Demeter, and it kind of is a mixture and blend of the two. I didn't quite like it on certain game modes, but on other ones, it's absolutely one of my favorites. It's maybe not my most favorite, but I gotta say it's pretty close. Attrition, Pilot Hunter, Last Titan Standing, I loved it. All three of those. It's a great map. It's got great amount of cover. It works great. You can go in and out. The covers really well, especially for Titans. There's a lot of amount of cover for you to bob between different things and hide between, and I found that very useful. And as you know, when you're in your Titan, you like to have a map that has at least a good amount of cover. And I know that the developers, when I was reading about it, when they design a map, they look at every single game mode. They like to put cover out in the middle of open spaces, and the farther out it reaches the map, just for stuff like a Last Titan Standing. And like I said, the first time I played this map was on Last Titan Standing, and it was definitely there. But the thing about the map is, and you're gonna see this, there's kind of like two levels to this. There's the top level, which I'm fighting on now, and there's an underneath level, which you can, with your Titan or as a pilot, you can walk underneath, and you can walk underneath and kind of go underneath the map. It's open in certain areas because it's kind of like little waterways and stuff, or you can just or just use those routes and stuff to get to different advantage points, and they prove very useful in any game mode. It's great flanking routes. I find those flanking routes extremely useful. Like I said, for basically any game mode. This map feels better for a Strider Titan because of those flanking routes, and you can see there's a channel right there to my left. And I'm gonna get my Strider again. It was a pretty quick recall, and I found out pretty quickly. I tried to Ogre, didn't like it, but the Strider seems better because of the underneath flanking routes and the side flanking routes. With the Strider and the quick boost you got, you can maneuver around so fast. In Last Titan Standing, I was able to get the flank off and get behind people so quickly. And you're gonna see in this Pilot Hunter, I'm gonna flank around quite often because of those underneath and those side flanking routes on this map. This map it seems to be more Titan friendly than most maps. I just don't know why it is, but it's the way it is. And right now I'm going to be using a flanking route. I'm going to use my dashboard, and see, I'm going to go around and underneath, and look, this is mostly underneath. Look, this is a total tunnel that no one's going to know that you're going to go underneath here, and you're going to get the whole sneak attack. Look at this. It's all overhang, and this pilot's going to take me out. But he actually did some really nice. I don't know how I didn't kill him. But the flanking routes is quite amazing on this. I gotta say it's a pretty fun game mode on most. I think the only game mode I don't think I liked this on was probably Capture the Flag. Capture the Flag, the way the map is set up, it favors the opposite side of the map that I'm on. That side of the map, they have a better advantage of capturing the flag, and it's got to be quite difficult. I've played it a couple times, and it just, every time I played it, I realized that the team that's on the opposite side of the map where I am, they would always win. It's because it's just set up for them to have a quicker way of grabbing the flag and coming back. And I understand one side of the map is going to have advantage. I realize this guy has throwing satchel charges at me. I'm going to get the drop on him. But it's just, I don't like how it's set up. I'm not a great capture the flag player, and it's not one of my favorite game modes, to be honest. I really don't care for it. But I do play it from time to time, and I've been trying to play more of it because it is extremely competitive compared to some of the other ones. But for some reason, this is the one that it just really struggles to it grinds my gears to get everything, the way it's set up and played out and everything, and just the way it all works. So I mean, that's definitely something to I don't know, I'm just going to have to learn to adapt. But yeah. But if you're being a pilot on this, there's definitely a lot of buildings you can run through and hide. I find that to be so true. There's tons and tons of buildings. That's good because there's a lot of cover, a lot of ways you can dodge in and out. Yes, you can just drop off the railways if you're a Titan, and you can just kind of get underneath people and get behind them like this guy. I get behind this right here and I go on a little rampage. And here's some of the cover I was mentioning. But I gotta say, Runoff is a really fun map. They really did a well job. They've really well balanced this map out. I like it overall. I did really strong in this. I was kind of surprised how well I did. And right here is where I'm going to actually be. I don't know where he's shooting at. Right. This is where I actually get into a firefight with a guy that I honestly thought I was going to lose. I've never had a close to Titanfall, and this is where I say the Striders are really good on this map because they can kind of flank. This is a very close firefight. This guy actually had more armor and health than me. I actually just outmaneuvered him, being the better pilot, and killed him. And this was probably one of my closest Titan fights of all times. But like I said, the Strider really dominates because as you see there, I took an Ogre and Atlas, and as you're going to see right here, even though I'm losing right now, I'm down on the health. But I know that the quad rockets are good up close. I actually take this guy out. And I realized that this map favors the cover and stuff. And you saw I just kind of walked around and maneuvered behind this guy and I got the drop of him. And I'm going to go for the 5th. And like I said, this thing really does favor everything. So it's amazing that this is really a maneuverability map. For tactical abilities, Stim and Activision work really well because I've been trying out different things for sure, and I gotta say those two things seem to be stronger than most. Cloak doesn't seem to be the strongest of the two, and I want to talk about that because it seems like they've changed the work with the special the tactical abilities of the pilots. They've kind of worked with the maps to be more efficient. We're going to talk about that when I do the review of the Swampland map. So this is the review of the Runoff. I'm going to let the map kind of play out if we win this map, and also check out the ending. The last game summary has changed a little bit. And guys, I will talk to you guys later. If you guys like the video, like, and if you're new, subscribe, and have a good day.
came for. Awesome work, team. Mission accomplished.
Beat the IMC, but the battle's not over. Intercept any stragglers before they get away. The IMC will be heading towards the evac point. Don't let them escape. The IMC dropship has arrived. Take it out before it gets away.